We're live. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Aloha kakahiaka kako. Welcome to Intermediate Hula. We're on ʻaina Kini week 3. Just getting my playlist together because we're going to do a new drill today. Oops. Yeah, okay. I hope everybody's doing well. Let's go through our regular stuff and then get right into it. First of all, don't forget while you're dancing, I want you to make sure that you are listening closely to your body and make sure during your warm up and stretch that you are doing what you need to do. Our stretch, you can follow me, of course, but stretching is just a guideline. I want you to use that time however you need to make sure that you are getting the right stretch for your muscles and whatever kind of shape you're in, whatever flexibility you have. Use it to stretch, especially focusing on the muscles around your hips and throughout your legs, all through down to your feet. And yes, and then what else do we like to talk about? Oh yeah, if you want to make a donation to the LA Belly Dance Academy, you can. That would be wonderful if you can. If you can't, no worries. We're all in like different places right now with this coronavirus stuff, and things are tough for a lot of folks. And the important thing is that we're all here dancing together. So so don't worry about it. But if you want to, there's a little money sign thing in the chat box over there. Please feel free to chat any questions throughout the class. I love it when everybody's talking together. Introduce yourself if you want to. Ask any questions. If you have a question, chances are good someone else does too. They have the same question, and you'll be clarifying that for them also. And I want to make sure that everybody, I like having the discussions we've been having, like especially the last like month or two. They've just been great. So everybody, let's talk. But today we're going to do mostly dancing, less talking today. We're going to go back through verses 1 and 2 of ʻaina Kini. So if you need a review or if you didn't get to catch up with those classes, then this is a good place for you to be. So let's start with our warm up and stretch. We're going to do our ami warm up, stretch, our ha'aleva and hands warm up. And then we're going to do a little arm drill that we did an arm drill in the beginner class last week. And it just reminded me how much I love arm drills. And so we're going to start doing those because we really don't talk about that enough. I don't think about kind of building up that like strength and stamina in your shoulders to keep your arms up high and to kind of keep that control up there. And so I want to do that more often. So I hope you don't get mad at me for that. Yeah. All right. Making sure my playlist is good. Let's go. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 songs. We're just going to go straight through. Just follow me. This is the intermediate class. We're just going straight for it. Okay. Here we go. Oh, wait, no. I am going to stop for a second and explain the arm drill. Sorry. You got it. Here we go. Start with your amis. Remember. Feet wide apart. Ready? Here we go. Follow me. Start back left. Back 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Let's switch sides. Ready? Back 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Switch sides. Let's go double time. Ready? Back 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Keep your elbow nice and high. Back, front, back, front, back, front, and switch. 2, 1, 2. Keep going. Make sure that your knees are bent. And switch. Elbows nice and high. Stabilize the upper body. Make sure you're not rocking around like this. Bring your feet and switch. Back 1, 2, 1, 2. Feet straight, feet flat on the floor. Switch. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 4 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 2 up, 2 down. 1, 2, drop. 1. Again, inside. 1, 2, drop. 1. Switch. 1. Drop. Keep your feet flat. You don't want to drop. Drop. Up. And drop. Switch. Drop. Up. Good. Relax. Let's stretch. Remember to modify these for your body. Shoulders. Up on your toes. Up. 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 Good. Up and down into squats. Up. Down. Good. Hold here. Reach up. And down. Hold here. Up and over to the side. Hold here. Reach up. Then take your waist to the flat back. And side touch. All the way down. Over to the side. And turn and lunge. Don't forget to drop this back heel in this lunge. Always remind you can stretch our calves.
Now when I wake up and see the morning sunshine, paint a picture of perfection. It's you so sublime. Oh, I wanna hold your body close and feel your skin lips to mine. Oh, I
Go and go down.
just a little more time to have
Again, modify this to yourself. Stretching the inside of my outstretched leg.
my kalani, my that's so divine.
Again, I'm going to turn. I'm going to balance on my heel for a second. See where my balance is. And then brace up towards your chest after that. Should not be turning. Alright, that's the neck. Over to the side.
You take a joyride. I'm a cool house on the east side. I take you to a place where the sun shines, where you can dance the stone and you realize it's heavily getting loud. Down in the valley, my B.O.S. it is the Bombay. My native people living happy. No cause confusion and no worry. You will see you love it, what be your valley? The most spectacular and scenery. Everywhere you look, beautiful.
Oh gosh, sorry.
Narrow the province and see. Because I must that you come follow me. Follow me, follow me, follow me.
Front and down. Down. All right, start our ʻaina drill. Remember, if I stop my ʻaina, I don't want you to stop. I want you to keep going. Ready? In, I'm up. And ʻaina. Right, left. Near me. Right. Down. Up, down, stretch, relax. All right, keep going. I don't want you to stop. Keep going. Check in with your hips. The timing, nice and slow, filling up the beat. No pauses. Make sure you don't have any pauses on each side. So make sure we're not going like pause, 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 pause. Listen, nice and smooth. Not any pauses. And then your hands, keep those hands out. Elbows up nice and high. Fingers closed. Keep those thumbs along the edge. Like this. Make sure your thumbs not out. And all I'm doing is stretching, relaxing. Stretching, relaxing. Keep on. Keep going. Check in with your elbows. Make sure you're not hyperextending here like this. Little bend in the elbow. It's going to turn your hand in, but that's okay. Right here. Stretch. Relax. You're warming up your hands. You can move them around. Roll. Your fingers together. Right. Right. Left. Yeah, keep going. Ready? Let's bring them in. Same time motion. Keep the elbows up. In. Up, down. Stretching, relaxing. Relaxing. Stretch, relax. Keep going. Stretch, relax. Keep the elbows up. Stretch, relax. See how the elbows stay at the same level. Stretch, relax. Stretching, relaxing. Stretching. Good push. Drop down. Keep your focus on your hands. When you focus on your hands, your audience focuses on your hands. Keep going, drop down a little bit. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor. Baba. Good. Okay, let's do our hand drill. Here's how this one's gonna work. It's a little bit different from the hand drill we did in the beginner class last week, or arm drill, I mean, for your shoulders. But this is what we're doing. Also, I haven't used this song in this class before, so if this song makes the live stream go down, jump back on because I'm gonna start the live stream again. It's our experiment to see if this song works. So if the live stream goes, then just get back on. I'll be right back. All right, here's how it's gonna go. We're doing our hand motions, and I want you to differentiate this from how you move your hands around generally. One thing I get a lot, especially with people who have not danced hula before or who have not done it for very long, is they think that this is like the standard hand motion, that's like how you dance hula, as opposed to either like pulling the fingers back or just keeping them flat. This is like a wave motion, right? Which we use a lot in choreography, sure. We're gonna practice with our wave motion today because it's not our normal one. So I'm drawing a distinction between the two. Here's how it's gonna go. We're going forward, hands out like this, and then up. So what's happening here is your right hand, again, I'm mirroring you. Your right hand is going straight out to the side like this, and your left hand is coming up. And I want you to mark this arm by thinking about getting your arm up by your ear. If you think of that, then you're not going to be going like this, which happens a lot. I want you to get that arm up for this. So front, up, other side, front, here, 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 here. We're teaching our arms where to live. We're teaching our arms that this is how high you want them to be. Okay, what we're doing with our hands is doing that wave motion. Wave, 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 wave. See how this hand stays up like this? And this hand, when it comes up, I'm turning the hand out. So the hand is facing out. You can't see it. Yeah? So here, 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 here. Now here's what I'm not doing. Taking the scenic route. I'm not going like this. Right? I'm keeping my hands here, here. My arms here, 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 here. All right? That's the path. That's where they get to go. They don't get to go down here. They don't get to fall down like that. They don't get to reset. I want you to challenge yourself and listen to your body, of course, but I want you to try to push yourself and keep your arms up, because that's the whole point of this drill, is to build that strength in our shoulders. And if we don't push the strength a little bit, then, well, we're not going to get the results we want. We're going to add a kahiko to this. So we're going to be going, it's going to look like this. The end result looks like this here. Yeah. Okay. See how my arms stay up? All right, let's do it. Ooh, you know what I'm going to do really quick? I'm going to turn my notifications off so that when my wonderful husband instant messages me, I'm not hearing it. Yeah. All right. Good to go. Next. All right, here we go. I'm up and side. Get those arms up. Those fingers together. To control, simplify the motion. Feel the control through your whole arm. You know the song, sing it, it helps. Keep going, keep going. Keep the arms up. After this, we're going straight into another drill, so don't go anywhere. Relax your arms though, don't worry. Keep your couple going, come on. Keep this together, keep elbows up. No scenic routes. Let's this in. Come on, come on, keep on. ʻaina. Keep going, come on, keep doing it. You're on the ʻaina. Keep on, come on. Come on, I'm right here with you. Let's go. Smile, it helps. Almost done. Almost done, I swear. Keep going, come on. Stay with me, copy me exactly. Watch me, watch me. Smile. Keep up, keep up. And finish it nice. Down. Good job, you did it. All right, uehes. Whole song. Ready? Here we go. Hands down, roll shoulders, uehe. Keep them strong. Hold us up, buddy, still. Push. Come on. Keep going, push. You hold it. Ready? We're gonna go to the side. We're gonna go. 1, 2. Other way. And back to the right. Woo, keep on, come on. Come on, stay low. Work it out. Keep this upper body still. I don't want to see you rocking like this, and I don't want to see this. Push. Strong hands here. Imwa. Keep it strong. Come on, you hold it. Ready? Forward to the right. Other way. Back to the right. Right? Left. Come on, we're almost done. You hold it. Keep it strong. Good job. One more, and then we're done with our workout.
One click, there you go.
Let's just do some more general basics. Just listen.
1, 2, 1, 2.
ʻāina. And go little. Feel the lights. Look out. Ready? We're gonna go out like this. Out. Then. Again. Look out. Give to your audience. One more. Ready? Let's go ahead. And drop. Push, push. Good, let's go. Let's make the sun out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 more, 2 seconds. Hold there. Okay. Your hands up. Right here. And we're going to do more. Hands go up. Watch your hands. So, ready for more. Look up. Look. And if you hold it, my hands are going to go down. Keep your back straight. Get low. Back to center. Ready, cycle. Right foot, go. Right. Line up those feet. Keep going, smile and breathe. Ready, put hands off. Present, once again. So we're going to go back and forth between this one and the bent elbow one. So I'm here. Now baby elbow, look. Watch the audience do this one. Now the first one. This one for the tempo change. Look. Out. One more set of this one. Ready, let it away. Right. Hold everybody. Ready? Kini bye-bye. Side, front. Ready? Lift up your hands. Start. Ready? Ready? Let it away. Actually, one key, bye-bye. And then let it away from energy. So you go. Ready? Key, bye-bye. Let it away. Bye-bye. Let it away. sweaty. Hope you're sweating a tiny bit. Get your water, get a little break, take some deep breaths. Good job. Pat yourself on the back. Okay, hope you like those drills. Let's get into our review. Okay, so we're gonna jump kind of straight in. If you are new here, welcome. It's not hot here. Ashley's wondering if it's hot. It is kind of hot. It's been warm the last couple of days. We're in winter technically, so it has been cold, but it's starting to warm up again. So we're going to be heading back into summer here, spring and then summer. So it's starting to warm up, and I think it's going to be another warm day today too. But this room is kind of hot because it's always I have everything closed, so it doesn't sound too loud outside. Zyla said she looks like she was diving during the arm drill. Yeah, everyone's like this. Good job. All right. So I have the Google Drive link posted there. You will find resources for you to check out, including the ʻaina Kini lyrics, and you'll also find things like photos from Kalaupapa, and I have the alphabet and things like that posted in there too. So if you want to open up your lyrics, let's just go through them super quick. Just a quick review. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, everybody's hot. I always forget that you guys are in summer. I had some of my dancers in LA did a dance video, which I'm editing right now. It's super cool. But I totally forgot it was so hot there, and I had them go shoot this thing in LA. Social distancing, don't worry. But had them go shoot it, and they were telling me afterwards how hot it was, and I was like, oh, right, yes, okay. Anyway, so look for that coming up in a few weeks when it's done. All right, so we are talking about, today about ʻaina Kini, which was an anthem that was written for the folks who lived at the settlement Kalaupapa on the island of Molokai. So again, we're just doing a quick review. These were people who were afflicted with a disease called Hansen's disease, which was also at the time more commonly known as leprosy. But we want to refer to it from now on as Hansen's disease because the word leprosy has a lot of really negative connotation and stigma associated with it. And so they actually have discovered the bacteria that causes it, and the guy who discovered it, his last name was Hansen. So we can just go ahead and call it Hansen's disease, and with the full respect and recognition of everything we've learned since then, and we can kind of also things like the word leper have become really hurtful words because they've just been used so maliciously towards people who've been afflicted with this. So if you're kind of used to using those words in your regular vocabulary, it'd be great if you can practice not using those anymore because they're really hurtful to people. And so we want to make sure that, they're going through enough. But we've learned a lot about Hansen's disease since those times. And just a quick review of what we know now is that only about 5% of the population of the earth is even vulnerable at all to getting it. Because most of the population, your body can get rid of this bacteria on its own. Your body has no problem just getting rid of it. It's only a few people who can't. And it causes a lot of nerve damage. It causes blindness. It causes other things. A lot of times when you see, it's often associated with people losing limbs or fingers or toes or things like that. A lot of times it happens because they might get an injury to one of those limbs, but due to the nerve damage, they didn't realize it, or they didn't realize an infection was forming. And so that's why those limbs had to be removed, because they were infected, making them sicker. So the folks at Kalaupapa were sent there by the Board of Health in Hawaii, and basically kind of dropped there, expected to fend for themselves and be entirely self-sufficient, even though they weren't there by choice at the time. They weren't sent there by choice. They had to leave all their family behind. And they formed such a strong bond and community there which is really a testament to the spirit of the people that lived there, that later on, when a lot of folks were actually allowed to leave, they didn't want to, because they had formed their new family there. And as painful as it was to be ripped from their families when they originally were sent to Kalaupapa, they were finding the idea of being then ripped from that family unbearable too. And so they just chose to stay, and they were allowed. And also they were finding really, mixed receptions from their families that were left so many years later because of the stigma and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to learn more about it, we're going to talk more about it next week. We're going to go into more additional history, but you can look back at the other classes and get that good, more of a primer there. This song was written by Ernest Kala, who is a resident there at Kalaupapa, choir master. And it is a really empowering song. It's really a song meant to inspire the people who were there to stand up for themselves and stick together, stay banded together. We've talked about some certain lessons that we've learned from what we've been talking about with Hansen's disease and Kalaupapa and everything. One thing that we haven't really touched on, but one thing that I am always really inspired by, and that I think that we see this over and over and over again in Hawaiian history, and I'm sure many other histories too, I just know more about Hawaiian history than anything, but is the impacts of people who stick together as opposed to people who are kind of splintered apart. We know, I think intellectually we know that we can kind of look back at history and go, yeah, we can see that dividing people up has been a tactic that's been used to empower the folks doing the dividing forever, right? Dividing people up is very powerful. If you can seed resentment in a group of people who were all unified under one cause, then you can completely you can take all the power away from them in terms of fighting for that cause. And then you don't have to give them what they want. And chances are they probably deserve it and need it. And this song is really a unifying song. It's saying, hey, look at all of us. Like, we're all children of the land. We are all we're all here together, and we need to demand our rights, and we need to stand up for ourselves, and we can do it. And this is I want you to feel good about yourself. And in a time when, people were living at a settlement like this and under these kinds of circumstances, I think something like that is, the power of that message, especially when it's effective, can't be measured, So if we look at the lyrics, we see it says, Kini o ka ʻaina e ala mai ya e ala pu. So what we're saying here is, Kini is like multitudes. It can be translated as multitudes, like groups. And so he's saying all these people, all these groups of people of the land, o ka ʻaina, e ala mai. E means, A is usually it turns something into a command, right? So if I say, so ala means to rise, and then mai, you're saying e ala mai, you're saying rise up, a e ala pu. And now mamo o Hawaiʻine ala mai a e ala pu. Mamo is the descendants of the land, the descendants of Hawaii, rise up. Says the younger generations move forward and drink the bitter water. Imua, we know imua, right, from practicing our hula. Imua is forward and ihope is back. And then na poki'i. Poki'i are the generations that are younger than yourself. So na poki'i, and that's plural. So the younger generations are moving forward. Inu is drink. Read it, right? Inu ika vai ava ava. Water is vai, and then ava ava, that bitter water. And then ai mau kalana kila Kini o ʻaina, mamo Hawaii alamaya alapu. So we're going back to, we say, I mau kalanakila. So lanakila is victory, and then mau is, again, that thing that goes on and on. So victory will go on and on. And then again, we're talking to these groups of people, the people of the land, the descendants of Hawaii, rise up, is what we're saying. And then getting into that hui, we're saying, I ka lave alilo. We're saying, get lave is like when you're getting something. Yeah, oh, sorry, I was distracted. I have my big picture, my big windows out here that where I see my whole cul-de-sac in front of me when I'm talking to you guys. So I'm always like, what are they doing? It's not interesting. Anyway, I ka lave alilo, I ka pono a mau. We've talked a little bit about pono. Pono is a concept, right? That doesn't really have a one-on-one translation. I mean, you know, anytime you're translating languages, it's difficult to do that one-on-one translation, especially for languages that are not related, like Hawaiian to English. It might be easier to say like languages that are in the same family, but Hawaiian to English, it's hard to find one-on-one translations for words. And pono, a word like pono especially, it's the same with the word like aloha, right? People say, what does aloha mean? And it's like, oh, aloha means, you know, you hear people say, it means a lot of things. It means hi and bye and love and all this stuff. And it's like, yeah, but it's really more all-encompassing than that. It's like a sentiment. It's like this feeling of affection, of goodwill that you have for somebody. And because it means this big, broad feeling, you can use it as these other words, as opposed to, it can mean hello. It can mean goodbye. It means like in both of those scenarios, you're extending this feeling of aloha toward this other person, right? Pono is often translated as righteous to me, which maybe it's because I was raised not religious, but for me, that has a connotation of judgment on it, which rightly or wrongly, for other people it might not. But for me personally, the word that I think of when I think of pono is balance. When things are in balance, things are as they should be. That doesn't mean everything's perfect and happy and easy at all, because that's not how it works. If you look in nature, nature can be really brutal. Nature can be really difficult. I mean, look at the way the Hawaiian Islands are born. You know, you have this, you think of a volcano, you think of lava and all the destruction and all this, you know, violence and scary and all these things. And then what comes from that is like a rebirth. And then when you start to have, the soil starts to erode and you start to have things growing, if you're lehua, your ohia lehua, and all these things start coming up on this new land. And then eventually becomes, you know, this really lush, verdant landscape. And that is pono. That whole process is pono. It's not easy, and it's not, you know, it doesn't mean that nothing hard ever happens. But what it means is that there's a balance there and that, you know, it's right. So that's pono for you. Ika pono a mau. Again, like, so in this, like, we're talking ika pono. Again, pono can have that. It's like anything that achieves that can be translated for pono. Paio no ponoe. Paio is to fight, right? You're fighting or arguing or like, you know, standing up for this, fighting for your rights. Again, kini o ʻaina, to the people of the land. We're talking to these people. We're trying to inspire. I ka lave alilo, we repeat. I ka pono a mau. Ua mau ke o ʻaina I ka pono. So again, we're going back to that. And I still have it here. The life of the land is perpetuated in righteousness, but really the original translation of this is more along the lines of the sovereignty of this country is perpetual. It continues on. It's been restored because that is what is pono. It was a direct reaction to events at the time by Kamehameha III, as opposed to this general idea of, oh, the life of the land is perpetuated in righteousness, which doesn't really mean a whole lot to me. I don't really know what that's supposed to say. Okay, that was a super quick crash course about our lyrics. Let's jump right in, or else this class, oh my gosh. Remember how I said we weren't going to talk that much today? I hope you know me better than that by now. Sorry. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. Obar says, where are you? I'm in New Zealand. I'm in Aotearoa. I moved here in December from Los Angeles. So now we live in Hawke's Bay on the North Island, which is the warmest part of the island, by the way, which is probably why it's been so warm lately. We didn't get kicked off for Kauluvehio Kekai. That's really good news, because we can use that in our classes. All right, let's start with our first verse. Ready? Okay, so we are starting with, again, we're going to leave out this intro just for a little bit. We're just going to jump straight into this first verse. So we're going to start with our, like we were doing that drill, the ki'i vai, going straight into that ki'i vai, and then the lele uehe. We were drilling that to try and help us, because this is kind of fast. All right, so we're starting with that in Kini. We're starting with the ki'i vai with those hands up. So we're going right foot and right hand is out, front, bring it in, uehe. Now left, front, in, uehe, and then your right foot is going to point out, hands go down, and then you're coming up here like this. Like V for victory. Not like this, but like that. Just a little wider than your shoulders. Okay, so again, we're going 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to go into that lele uehe. So we're going to go to our left hand side. So hands go to the left. Open your palms. Hit. The hands are just the hands first. They're going to hit here, here, open here. See how this is open palm? And then this one's going to cross over, bend, down. Okay, that's going to line up with your lele uehe. I know, I get engrossed too. I just talk too much. That's what it is. I need to put myself on a timer. Okay, so yeah, so let's put those together, hands plus feet with this lele uehe. So we're stepping out with the right foot. Remember, I'm always mirroring you when I'm looking, or trying to. Okay, so hands go up. We're going to step to the side. So again, that's right foot out, points, in, uehe, left foot, point, in, uehe, and then again, same thing, right foot out, hands go up. Like this. Let's try both of those together. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lele uehe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it again. Ki'i vai. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? Be careful here. Make sure you're not locking your elbows like this. Okay? Make sure that you have a bend in your elbow so that you have a straight arm. If you're locking your elbow there, then you got that kind of arm. That's not straight. Okay? All right, let's keep going. We say, ai mua na po ki'i. We're saying the younger generations moving forward, right? So we're going to lele forward, right and left, and then we're going to drop into uehe, right and left. So we're going to step right, hands out, step left, and now we go down here like this, right and left. Hold on 1 second. I got somebody at my door. Shh. All right. Sorry, got a package. All right. Anyway, again, we're gonna lele forward, right, left, uehe, right, left. So what I'm doing here is I'm going forward, forward, and then my hand's going here, out kind of at an angle. But this bent arm is doing the same. Each time my hand goes to this bent spot here, it's in the same spot. So I'm going right, left, right, left. Again, please do not lock your elbows. Please, please, please. That's not good. That's not good. Here. Okay. All right, let's start with our feet. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think those are the counts. Then we're going to kaholo right and left. And we're going to, with the first kaholo to the right, we're going to bring up, you're drinking, drink it. And then hands go out on the second kaholo to the left. So we're going scoop, scoop, out. So I'm bringing here, and then I'm crossing like that, and then pushing out like that. Okay? Let's go back to Aimua and Apoki'i. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? All right, from the beginning. Here we go. Starting with your ki'i vai. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Point the right toe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lele uehe. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and imoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're from here. We're going down. Hands go into fists. We're going here. Okay, so your hands are going like this. Leave this one straight out here. 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 And then hands come up like this. So what your hands are doing is you're going here, here. Okay, so we go to the side, kalana kilae. And then we're going back to the end, ki'i vai. So we're here to the side. Now we step to the side, front, in, uehe, side, front, in, and then straight into the lele uehe, up, down, uehe, here, and we right foot out, point. Ooh, you got that? You got all that? All right, ready? Let's do it all, that whole verse with counts, and then we'll do it. I'm kind of rushing because I'm running out of time. All right, here we go. Ready? That's a good thing about video, though. You can just go back and run it again however many times you want. Ready? Here we go. And where are we starting from? Ki'i vai. Nice and slow. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let it uehe. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and imua. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kaholo. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, up. 3, 4. Now do your ki'i vai. I lost the counts. And let it uehe. Down and up. Right foot out. It's easier if I sing it. Ready? We'll sing it nice and we'll go through it one more time, walking it nice and slow, but I'll sing it because the counts get kind of funky. And then we'll do it with music. Ready? And na kini o ka ʻaina e ala maia e ala pu e na mamo Hawaii nei e ala maia e ala pu a I mua e nā poki'i ai nui ka wai awa awa ai mau ka lana kila e na kini o ka ʻaina e na mamo o Hawaii nei e ala maia e ala pu. Whew. Yeah? Okay. One more thing about your little wehe. This is fast, but I want you to be careful that those don't turn into bunny hops. We want your little wehe to rise up gently and then come down here like this. It's a controlled rise and fall from the ball of my foot. It's not a hop like this. Okay, so be careful that you can try and feel the difference there. Make sure that you're giving that gentle, controlled rise and fall. It's fast.
Elekia e oniapa, enakini e oniapa, enawahi e oniapa, enamokupuni e oniapa.
Dun, dun. Here we go.
Enakini o ka ʻaina e ala mai, ena mama Hawaii nei e ala mai.
Or let it.
Ai mua e nā poki'i, ai nui ka wai awa awa, ai mau ka lana kila he, e na kini o ka ʻaina e na mamo o Hawaii nei, e ala mai. I ka lale, I ka pono.
Aloha. So one more time. Let's see. One more time. Do the hui.
E oniapa, e na mokupuni e oniapa.
And
E na kini o ka ʻaina e ala mai. E na mama Hawaii nei e ala mai. Ai mua e nā poki'i, ai nui ka wai awa awa, ai mau ka lana kila he, e na kini o ka ʻaina e na mamo o Hawaii nei, e ala mai. I ka lale, I ka pono.
all right, here we go. Next verse. Ikalave. Get your rights. We're gonna kaholo. We're gonna reach out with our right hand here, diagonal, and bring it in, down, here, down. That's just a regular kaholo. So we go here, pull in place, pull in. Now side kaholo, right and left. So again, remember, I'm mirroring you. So you are turning so that your right foot is going back. So your right foot is back here like this. Right, left, right, tap, left, right, left, tap. Let's just do that really quick. Regular kaholo into that side kaholo. Ready? We go right, right, tap, left, right, side kaholo, right, tap, left, right, left, tap. Okay, so hands here. Again, we were here on our, or it starts here, bring it in, here, bring it in on the side kaholo, we're out like this, here. Okay, so make sure you're looking, make sure that you are following this front hand and you're keeping your face looking forward. See how my face is looking forward as opposed to this? We want this. Yeah? All right, so do it again. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Side kaholo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I kalave, lavia lilo. I kapono, pono amo. All right, now we're going to go into a ha'aleva, right, left, kahela, right, left. So your ha'aleva, want a level change? If you can go all the way to the ground, do it. So I'm going down, right, left. I'm a little sore right now, so I think I say that every week though. Sorry, I need to work out more. We're going down, up, and then kahela, point, right, left. Okay, the hands are going down, up, cross, tie the knot. Strong. Try not to make that too wide because otherwise it looks like this. That's like keiki style right there. Down, make it strong like that. Okay? So again, we're here. Paionoe kaponoe. And then we're going to go into that side kaholo again, right foot, hand, one hand. Your right hand is going to come to your hip. Your left hand is going to come to your shoulder and open on this side kaholo. Here, open. Now your right hand is going to hit and open here. Okay? And Kini, people of the land. That's us. Okay? All right, here we go. Go back to Paionoa Kaponoe, which is your ha'aleva into your kahela. Ready? And we go down. Paionoa Kaponoe e na kini o ʻaina. I kalave, lavia lilo. I kapono, pono amo. So we just repeated that from the first part of this week. All right, ready? Do from the beginning of this week. I kalave. Ready? And I kalave, lavia lilo. I kapono, pono amo. Paionoe kaponoe e na kini o ʻaina. I kalave, lavia lilo. I kapono, pono amo. Now we're at the last part. Uamau ke ea o ʻaina I kapono. We're going to ha'aleva. It's going to go ha'aleva, right, left, kaholo huli, right, left, right, tap. And then we're going to kaholo left, then right. So just the feet here. We're going to kaholo right, left, huli, right, left, right, tap, kaholo left, and right, left, right. Okay? So we're going to roll here. Uamau, uamau, ke'ea o ka. We're gonna, on this ha'aleva, uamau, ke'ea o ʻaina. Hands just go out. I kapo, and then no. Okay, hands come here, like that. Again. Uamau, ke'ea o ʻaina. I kapo, no. Now we're going to do the same thing, but this time it's going to be backwards. So now we're going to ha'aleva left, right, kaholo huli to the left, then kaholo to the right, and then left. And we're going to do the same hand motions again. So, but this time it'll be on this side. So now we're on our left side. Uamau. Wait, sorry, I went the wrong way. Now we need to ha'aleva left. Yeah, here we go. Uamau, ke'ea o ʻaina. I kapono. And right, okay. So the second time through, we're not finishing that full kaholo right, left. We're just going to the right, and then we have that dun, dun again. So instead of going like we did in the first one, we went kaholo right, and then kaholo, or we went, the first time through, we go kaholo left, kaholo right. Then we repeat, roll, open. Now we're just going to go straight to the hands on top of each other, and then done, done. Okay? All right. I hope that makes sense. Am I making sense? I'm rushing. That's okay. We all got places to be. Here we go. Let's go the first time through. Ready? So we ha'alava, right, left. Ready? We go. Uamau ke'ea o ʻaina I kapo no. Uamau ke'ea o ʻaina I kapo no. Dun dun. And now mokupuni o Hawaiʻi. All right, let's go back to the beginning of this hui and run this whole thing. Ready? So again, I ka lave, lave a lilo, I ka pono pono ama. Okay, right? And I ka lave, lave a lilo, I ka pono pono ama. Pai o no e ka pono e na kini o ka ʻaina. I ka lave, lave a lilo I ka pono a mau, ua mau, ke ea o ka ʻaina I ka po no, ua mau, ke ea o ka ʻaina I ka pono. Dun dun. Sorry, I know my tempo while I'm singing it and walking it is kind of all over the place. It's because it's fast, and so I'm trying to do it slow, and then I get to a part where I realize I'm singing it fast. My bad. So, moral of the story, let's do it with music. Sorry, Alyssa. Please go over fist to huli with palms down. Please go over fist to huli with palms down. I'm gonna dip. Fist to huli. This part? Or trying to think where we have the fists. But the only huli is the uamau ke'eo kaina te pono. Let me know. Let me know which one that is. If it's on the side, is it on the side kaholo when we go like this? Or is it and that? Let me know if that's what you mean. If you want to dip on the side kaholo, then go for it. The lanakila. Oh, yeah. Yes, okay, good. That makes sense. So the lanakila is this part. We're going into, that's the part we're going here. Hands go here. So that's in the first verse. So when we're going here, I am dipping like this. I am like, I squat down like that. And then I stand tall like this when I turn. So there's a height change there. Yeah, okay, yeah. I think Cyril is right about this being the lanakila, which makes sense. Because it's kind of a hard part. I don't know why I put this there, but I like it. I'm leaving it. So, but yeah, I do go here, up. And what I'm doing with my feet here is I was very confused when I taught it the first time, and I'm not going to be confused this time. My right foot steps back and then steps forward around like that. So my left foot is staying planted, and I'm pivoting on the ball of my left foot. So make sure at that spot that you're keeping your left foot, ball of your foot on the ground as you turn. Because if you don't, you might be on the wrong foot and you're not sure why. That could be it. So go down, up. The importance there in this part is to be really strong and comfortable with that pause. Because if you're kind of feeling like you need to fill in the gap there with something, then you're going to kind of look a little bit, it's not going to look strong. You want it to be really confident. So just think of, again, you're here. And then your side like this. So then you need to step straight into that ki'i vai vai. So your right foot is your forward foot right now. So it's kind of tricky, but you can do it as long as, again, you're confident with it. You are stepping here like this. Again, you're pivoting on your left foot to go straight into that ki'i vai vai here. Yeah? Does that make sense? Okay, good questions. These are all, again, I love questions because there might be somebody else who doesn't feel comfortable asking questions and they're like, what is that part? I don't understand what's going on there. And then somebody asks it and they're like, oh, thank goodness somebody asked that question. Here, let's do the chorus with music. Yay! Barbara says she's clapping at the screen and saying, yes, yes, I love it. I love that. Let's do it again. Ready? We'll do it one more time through, and then we'll do the first verse and hui together. We'll do it 3 times. One thing I want to check on with y'all is that what happens when we're doing our kaholo, it's kind of fast. So what can happen sometimes is our kaholo technique can sort of go out the window when we're going this fast. What can happen is we end up, if we don't have like good kaholo technique really like ground in to our muscle memory here, we can start to like, if I kaholo to the right, then what happens sometimes is I start launching with my left foot. I start going like here. See how I'm doing that? I'm like pushing. And there are different styles of different kaholo. And I know some allow the, that push up is definitely a style that some people do. That's not how I do my kaholo, but I want to make sure that when we're doing it fast, that you're not going here. So what happens is you go almost like a kui step or something, kind of like that. So just make sure that you are leading with putting that weight into whichever foot corresponds with the direction you're going. So if I'm going kaholo to the right, I need to make sure that I'm finishing this full swing on each side. Full swings both directions, okay? So it needs to look like this. Full swings both directions. See how the swings are even? As opposed to here. See how that is not a full swing in each direction? So just kind of check yourself for that. Okay, back to the beginning. Let's do first verse and chorus. 3 times through, and then we're done.
ava ʻaina kalana kilahe e na kini o ka ʻaina e na mamo o Hawaii e ala mai I kalave I kapono Haiono kapono e na kini o ka ʻaina I kalave I kapono Uamau ke o ka ʻaina I kapono Uamau ke o ka ʻaina I kapono E nā moku puni o Hawaii nei
Two more times. Two more times. Come on. Here we go. We got this.
E nā moku puni e aniapa E nā kini o ka ʻaina e ala mai E nā mama Hawaii nei e ala mai Ai mua e nā poki Ai nui ka vai ava ava A e mau kalana kilahe E na kini o ka ʻaina e na mamo o Hawaii E ala mai I kalave I kapono Haiono kapono e na kini o ka ʻaina I kalave I kapono Uamau ke o ka ʻaina I kapono Uamau ke o ka ʻaina I kapono E nā moku puni o Hawaii nei E ala mai Nā moku puni e aniapa E nā kini o ka ʻaina e ala mai E nā mama Hawaii nei e ala mai Ai mua e nā poki Ai nui ka vai ava ava A e mau kalana kilahe E na kini o ka ʻaina e na mamo o Hawaii E ala mai I kalave I kapono Haiono kapono e na kini o ka ʻaina I kalave I kapono Uamau ke o ka ʻaina I kapono Uamau ke o ka ʻaina I kapono E nā moku puni o Hawaii nei
Good job.
E nā mana kini a lehu
I'm tired. All right, good work, everybody. We're all set for today. So yes, here's your review. And yeah, good work, everybody. I know the song is a fast one. I hope that if it's a challenge for you, you stick with it and just go back over the videos. They're posted. You can review them as many times as you want to. You can send me any questions you have. Please post in the Facebook group. There's a link to it. Yay! There's a link to it at the top of this chat box, so you can go request entry in there. Please answer the entry questions if you don't mind. And yeah, we'll do verse 2 next week, and then we'll spend another 1 or 2 weeks after that putting it all together and practicing it, drilling it. I know. Kahea is in Kini. Yes, the kahea is in Kini. I think I haven't been too worried about the kahea for this one because I want people to sing it. So maybe we should talk. I'll figure out some kahea next week if you don't want to sing it. But I want you to sing it while you dance it because it's all about unity. But yeah, we should get some kahea in there if you can't sing it. It's hard. It's hard. It's really hard. But it's good. It's a good challenge. So yes, so get in that Facebook group. I'm also going to be posting some things, some ideas that I have if anybody's interested. My two main ideas right now are, I wondered if anybody wanted to do a Duolingo challenge with me, where we basically like commit to doing like a certain number of XP points on Duolingo. If you're on Duolingo, you know what I'm talking about. But Duolingo has Aloha Hawaii, and so if you want to do a little like month-long challenge where we all try to get our Duolingo XP for Aloha Hawaii for the entire month, every single day. Air is too smoky. Oh, you meant real fires. I meant real fires. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I agree with Ashley. Yeah, it helps the timing to sing it too. Like even when I'm singing it while I'm walking it with you all, I can hear my singing is off time a little bit and it bothers me. So it is helpful because the moves can kind of correspond with the words a little bit more than the beat itself. So yeah. But anyway, Duolingo challenge is one idea I had, and then the other challenge I had, or the other idea that I had that I've been wanting to do for a long time actually is a book club. And if you are interested, let me know. Yeah. Oh, Godzell's already on Duolingo with Aloha. Great. Yeah, me too. If you're not on Duolingo yet, it's really fabulous, and it's free, or you can pay for premium, but free is just fine too. And yeah, so if we do a book club, our first book would be Hawaii's Story by Hawaii's Queen, which is available on to buy, to get at the library, to purchase on Kindle, or to it's also available via audiobook too. So if you are visually impaired, or if you have trouble reading text, then there is an audiobook available also on Audible. So yeah, so I'll post in the Facebook group to see if there's enough interest for us to do something like that. I know everybody's got a lot of stuff going on, but just some thoughts, because there's a lot of other books too that I think are really fascinating, but it would always be centered around Hawaiian history, Hawaiian culture, and also, we can have discussions about interrogating your sources and just kind of seeing where we're getting our view of history from, and making sure that we're getting that balanced view, hearing about maybe people's culture from the actual people instead of other people writing about someone else's culture. That's important. So yeah. All right, I think we'll wrap up. Great. So take good care of yourself. Also in California, there's fires too. And I hope everybody, as if we need more challenges this year, right? I know some people who have been displaced by the fires, and other people who are very nervous and ready to go if they need to. And I just really am thinking about you all. I come from LA, and before LA, I come from Phoenix. And so definitely that fire season is something that I went through too, and understand, and just really am thinking about you all. Yeah. So I'm glad we all could join each other today. And Colorado's getting the smoke from the California fires also. Great. Yeah, it was weird when we first got here in December. The Australia fires were going, and New Zealand was getting smoke from the Australia fires, and people would be like, "Oh my gosh, this air is so bad," and I'd be like, "This is great. What are you talking about?" I was used to like California fire air, which gets really, really bad. And, I was barely noticing anything here, but for other people who weren't used to it, it was really something different. So yeah, take good care of yourselves, take good care of each other, wash your hands, wear your masks, listen to your health officials. And yeah, have a wonderful week. I'll see you in a couple days for more La'iai Kawai. We're going to get into the third verse, and otherwise I'll see you in the Facebook group. All right, aloha, ahui ho.